Welcome to hell. Hell. Episode 666 of the Chad Prather Show. There he is, Gavin Newsom, our special guest, the Satan himself, the great Lucifer, Beelzebub. They call me Satan. Yes, the great Satan himself has a fabricated tail, and he's all red and scaly, and he travels around. Never mind. I started to go into my old brother, where art thou? This is episode 666. We're going to talk about why the world is going to hell. Nancy Pelosi's in Asia starting World War III. China is going to respond some way or another. Somewhere out there is a doctor putting boobs on people that are 80 years old, like Nancy Pelosi. My favorite meme was from the other day. Nancy in the cockpit of the jet fighter pilot.
Top Maverick.
And there it was.
Great meme.
Titties galore. She's like a Bond villain. Titties galore.
Nancy Pelosi. We just sent in the Trojan horse with those bombs, baby.
They dropped the bombs, baby. Booyah. I want to tweet that. I want to tweet that really bad about we dropped in Nancy's bombs. Jorge Ventura, of course, he's got the new documentary out right now that you need to get, Narcofornia. You can go to narcofornia.com, check it out. We'll tell you more about that as we go on. For all of the information, go to last night's show. But tonight, we're going into the third circle of Dante's Inferno because this is episode 666. Thought about skipping it, like elevators skip the 13th floor, but no, we're going to own this Luciferian paradigm we have found ourselves into. There they are. Here come the Chinese.
Well, these look a lot better than our commercials of, hi, my name is Sally, and I'm a transsexual. And it's like, and I joined the Marines, and that looks way better.
Recruiting is down. They can't get the recruits. I think the Marines are actually doing okay. But they use none of the other branches of the military could get anybody to sign up. They don't want white people, right? Because again, you go back to Mark Milley and Lloyd Austin and those guys. They said, well, we're going to take a look at the studies done by Ibram Kendi, and we want to make sure that the military and the leadership of the military reflects the diversity of America, and whether a person's qualified or not, it doesn't matter about that anymore. We're just going to put a person in there because they meet, the requirements and check all the inclusivity boxes of the race and the gender and the sexuality and the orientation and the preferences and all these things. So we get what we get. And now the people who are veterans, typically 60% of veterans' kids would join the military. Now that's down to like 13%. So nobody's joining. They don't want white people. They don't want rednecks. They don't want white kids from the South that know how to shoot guns. They don't want any of that stuff in the military. But China, by God, they're training to kill us and rape our women.
They want just white progressives from Portland with purple hair, and our whole army is going to be gay 100%. In the next 5 years.
So we're dead. I mean, we're doomed, right?
We're just going to suck off our enemies, Chad.
Yeah,
that's our strategy.
We're gonna, you know what?
That actually might scare off China. Like, whoa, we don't want to be sucked off by you.
Our army blows.
Yeah. That's our defense strategy.
There it is, yeah. Hi, Vladimir. Would you like to be sucked off?
Yeah, dude.
Let me introduce you to Roy. Private Roy. Roy will take you in private and handle your privates. That's where we're at, Jorge. This is where we're at, folks. We are in the circles of hell. This is it. I hope you guys love hellfire because apparently that's what we're about to get in the form of thermonuclear bombs dropped on us from your friends in China. That's right. They send you not only the newest and latest edition of the upgraded iPhone with a faster and more maximized processor inside of it, but they will also burn you to a crisp at 400,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Poof, there you go. Here we are. I don't think was there ever any. China's been in control forever anyway, so whatever. America's weak. It's done. It's done. How is the world going to hell? Well, let me tell you. I read a study just yesterday, sitting on the toilet. It said that a lot of Democrats out there are now thinking that AOC is the best bet for the Democrats in 2024. AOC is going to be could be the best bet. What do you think?
I got my money. If I'm a betting man, I got my money on Gavin Newsom. Yeah. Gavin Newsom just has the look that they want. He's already visited the White House. Yeah. He was measuring the drapes. He was filling out the seat. He's already making ads and attacking DeSantis in Florida. Well, he's making those ads and attacking Abbott in Texas. I think Newsom's going to be their guy.
I think he's unfortunately going to be the go-to guy. I want to introduce you guys. Speaking of other things that are wrong with the world, Chris Cruz went to the store and bought some tequila. Woo. And you would think he got, Terramana, Casamigos, going to go 15, 30, Don Julio, Herradura, Jalisco. I mean, all of these various. The Jimador, Casa Azul. No, he got Casa Mexico. Casa Mexico. I'm sure you're supposed to throw a little accent on it somewhere. Yeah, Caja Mexico. Anejo. There it is. So we're drinking this agave. This agave product from old Mexico. Jorge.
Yes, sir.
I love tequila. I don't know about this stuff, though, so I'm just going to pour some in there. We're going to funnel this in. Cheers, my brother. Cheers, I'm glad Chad. You're alive. Welcome to episode 666,
everyone.
Of the Chad Prather Show. Stu Bergier's got nothing on us. Wow, that's really bad stuff.
My inner Mexican just got activated.
Didn't it? Hey. I'm feeling like joining a cartel. Hey!
You might catch me and Chad in a Mexican strip club in the next 2 hours. We're going to have to take that private jet over to Tijuana.
I know where we're going. We go down the street to go to the north side, go to Baby Dolls. Yeah. We're going over to Baby Dolls. Me and Jorge. Lubbock, Texas is where I'm going to be. I can't forget to tell you that. I'm going to be there tomorrow night. That's Friday. 2 shows. Get your tickets and go. Concan, Texas next week. San Angelo, Texas next week. Come on, man. We got stuff to do. We got all kind of things coming up. What are we talking about? I know what we're going to talk about. Monkeypox. I got monkeypox. So here's the thing. Here's the thing about monkeypox. Like, here's what scares the crap out of me, Mark, Chris, and Brandon. I have been making fun of this monkeypox thing, right? Like, if you're gay and you're a dude, you got a good chance. If you're going to piss orgies, you're probably going to get the monkeypox. All right? There's a good chance you're going to get the monkeypox because that's who it's affecting, gay guys. But you can't say that. Now, I said on Twitter the other day, monkeypox is an STD.
We don't want to offend Chris and Brendan on the show too much, too, Chad. We want to respect our fellow gays in the studio.
No, it is not gay men. It's men who have sex with men. So it is not the gay man.
Look, don't justify your gay actions by not calling them gay.
All I'm saying is,
just because you're having sex with a man doesn't mean you're not gay. That's actually the definition of it.
How dare you? Not anymore.
Man having sex. Like
definitions.
Okay, let me be real clear. I have been horny in my life 3 to 8 million times. All right? I have had the impulse. Oh, God. Never once have I said, oh, yeah, Jorge. Oh, I've never said, let's go climb in the back seat of my truck and get a quickie on.
He's never said, Jorge, I feel like playing for the other team
I've
tonight.
never wanted to go south of your border. I never wanted to do it. I don't care how much. I've had a lot of tequila in me. Which at my age is a sex deterrent. Trust me when I tell you. I mean, nothing makes you go quicker than drinking as much tequila as I do. So it keeps me out of trouble by and large. But monkeypox is here. And it's affecting by and large the male community that has sex with other members of the male community. Is that fair? That's fair? All right. So I've read some stories of some things. Now, here's what scares me. Now, they're saying, and I never trust what they say, but like if you get in the wrong hotel, lay on the wrong linens, the wrong sheets, wrong bedding, you try on the wrong clothes, the wrong swimsuit, let's say in the store that somebody else has touched and they've got it, it can be transferred to you. Now, here's my worst nightmare. Is at what point in time am I going to have to call in sick to the Blaze and be like, I got a pimple on my ass that...
Glenn Beck's going to want to see proof of that.
Yeah, and that's going to get out. That's going to get out. And people are going to say, we knew it. Chad's been having sex with dudes. And you know what? I'll just own it. I'll just be like, smell my breath. Okay, here it is.
God. 666
Dude, I'm
episode.
just saying. It's going to happen. I want to see who's the first member of Congress who's going to come out and say, got monkeypox. You know, is it going to be Swalwell? Got to be Eric Swalwell.
Might be Crenshaw?
Could be. You know what? More than one eye got to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, Buttigieg, he's a secretary of transportation. So we'll see what he's been transporting. Maybe he's been running train.
I like the Lindsey Graham take.
Oh, Lindsey Graham.
That's a good bet.
Lindsey Graham.
We might be surprised with a little Mike Pence.
It could be. I mean, you never know when Johnny Bravo is going to pop out.
Sometimes the guys who have to do the whole super straight Christian. I always hey.
It's always that guy. Yeah. I mean, look, I already have homosexual tendencies and inclinations because of the cowboy hat. I am a revival of the Village People. When I go to West Hollywood, I don't pay for my own drinks. It's a fantastic scenario. But
Chad the gay cowboy.
Of course, I'm Brokeback Mountain. But here we go. You know, it's going to come out. Somebody's going to wind up getting some monkeypox from some reason. But you know, they're talking about children getting it. They're talking about, and I keep saying, where does it originate? It originates with the gay sex. So here's where I'm going with this whole thing. This is why we're going to hell on episode 666. Monkeypox season has commenced.
Boom.
What? It's a season now?
There's a season.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a fruity season, but
it's very fruity.
But it's a season.
It's ripe for harvest, for picking dingleberries. And it's 2 weeks to flatten something. It's only a curve if you have Peyronie's disease. The latest virus grift has come to Harris County. Now that's Houston, Texas.
Wow.
Houston, Texas. Conversations began yesterday in Commissioner's Court over the much anticipated monkeypox virus. Much anticipated. Now that's an interesting turn of phrase right there. Like we have been looking forward to the pussy nodules around your anus for so long. It's finally here. Yay. All I want for Christmas is a ho, ho, ho. Much anticipated monkeypox virus, which has been declared a public health emergency in New York City and San Francisco. Shocker. Barbie Robinson, the Harris health head, has requested, here comes the money grab, $1.7 million for the new monkeypox task force strategy.
Task force.
Could
you imagine getting hired on that task force? Saying, sir, I need you in these San Francisco nightclubs around 2:30 in the morning. And
we're going to need to swab the glory holes.
Yeah. What kind of task force is this? You guys might have Brandon jumping at that job. He's going to put his 2 weeks in here soon. You shouldn't have told him that. Yeah.
He's over there on monster.com looking for job listings.
He's already on Indeed submitting a resume, dude.
He's sending out a resume. He's updating his resume.
Chris, you're going to have to find a new intern, bro.
Let's go most recent first. Get this, $1.7 million is supposed to cover the new staff. Who's paying for this? We're paying for this. 39 people. $1.7 million is going to cover a new staff of 39 people over a 3-month period, which breaks out to $9,444. That is $1,131,085 divided by 3. That's $373,695 a month.
Jeez.
So you break it down, that's $9,581.92 per staff member a month, which is $2,395 a week. Now, that's a lot of money per employee every single freaking week. Yeah. How many people make $2,400 a week? Nobody. Right. So here's what I will, because we're going to have to go to a break and come back to them. But this is what they're hiring. Not doctors. Not gynecologists, not oncologists, not specialists, not lab technicians. No, hotline operators.
Oh my God!
I wonder if they have to breathe heavy on the phone and be like, "Hey, you've called the monkeypox task force strategy.
I love how they have money for this, but Harris County can't put together like an inflation task force, right? Baby formula task force.
Oh my God! But they're hiring they're people administering vaccines, epidemiology support staff.
Hotline operator. That's the gayest thing I heard.
The PPE comes out to $500,000, which that's pretty steep. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're going to come back to the slides in a second. You know what stops monkeypox? Minute Men Coffee. Minute Men Coffee gets rid of monkeypox. You just rub the coffee grounds all over you. Seriously, I love these guys. They're great humor, just good folks over there, unapologetic in their American patriotic stance. They love America, and they're proud to be one of America's fastest growing coffee companies. Folks, the economy's bad. You hear me talk about it all the time. Minute Men hasn't raised their prices. They've kept them the same. You can get a full pound of their incredible single origin blended coffee. You can get a pound of it for the same price you're going to pay for a cup at the local place on the corner. They've partnered with Share Life Vacations. You've heard me talk about it. You can sign up for their coffee club. You get 3-month prepaid coffee subscription with free shipping. It's just $95. You can get 2 pounds a month, and going to send it right to your door. And then they're going to send you a $100 hotel voucher for good for over 700,000 locations. And so $95 get you 3 months of coffee, $100 towards a hotel. You can't beat it. MinutemenCoffee.com is got the deal. If you just want to go in and save on a purchase, you could save 15% using promo code CHAD. I spell it Chad, or sign up for the subscription and get $100 towards your next hotel stay. Hell of a deal. Hell of a deal. MinutemenCoffee.com. MinutemenCoffee.com. We'll be right back. Let's drink more tequila.
Let's do it.
Did you drink it all?
Yes, sir.
But you did? On. Man, you faster than me.
I'm brown, Chad. You're brown. I'm immune to this.
I'm brown. I suck it down. I'm white. I keep it light. Think about that tequila. It tastes bad, but it does the job.
Yes. Cheers to all our viewers.
Cheers. Yeah.
Happy episode 666.
Welcome. There it is.
Welcome to hell.
My brother. Here we go. All right, monkeypox. We're back to the end of the world. Hang on. God, let's don't light anything. Open flames.
Yeah, talking about gays. Maybe you want to drink that tequila
faster.
Talking
about gays. You want to drink it faster. Lose your inhibitions. Yeah. Loosens you right up. All right. Here is the slides for the Commissioner's Court agenda. Minutes and videos. Harris County. That is Houston, Texas. Current situation as of August 1, 2022, when it comes to monkeypox. There's 125 total cases, 108 in the city of Houston, 17 in Harris County, 145 patients vaccinated by HCPH, 384 vaccine appointments scheduled August 2nd through 5th, 1,275 remaining doses in inventory, 658 first doses, 4,243 hotline calls since July 20. Now, let me tell you what's going on with me. So I came back from Cabo. I didn't come straight home. I eased my way back to the house. You know what I'm saying? So I'll stay in some hotels or whatever because I don't just come out of vacation. I ease out of it.
I like that, Chad.
I stayed in a nice hotel the other day, Got to decompress. I thought it was a nice hotel. I woke up and I kind of had a little breakout right here. And I was like, oh, shit, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. I didn't have a fever. I wasn't lethargic. I didn't have none of that stuff. I didn't smell like man. I was like, oh, God, I wonder how many people are just having like a rash or reaction to something, and they're calling this hotline.
I am, first of all, 108 cases in all of the city of Houston.
Yeah.
There's no gays in Houston.
There's no gays. Impressive. Basically. 10 million people in the city of Houston, however many it may be.
Man, Houston might be the exact opposite of San Francisco. It might just be straight city for us, boys.
Might could be. But here's 3 months. They need the 1.7 million. Let's round it up to 1.71 million. So they're labor, supplies, services. They got to add additional staff, 6 people to the hotline, vaccinations, epidemiology, support staff, supplies, and services. Those are the people that have the PPE, the field equipment, and the IT. So want to make sure that they scale up operations capacity to about 1,600 vaccines per week. And then here's your eligibility for the vaccination. You got 2 groups, Group A, Group B. Group A, people confirmed with high or intermediate risk contact with someone with monkeypox. people who attended an event or venue where there was a high risk of exposure to someone with confirmed monkeypox virus through skin-to-skin or sexual contact. Men.
Orgies.
With men. And then there's Group B. You attended or worked at a commercial sex venue or other venues where they had anonymous sex or sex with multiple partners, like a sauna or a bathhouse or a sex club. Or sex parties or
24-hour fitness. 24-hour fitness in West Hollywood.
Somebody's at Planet Fitness. They're in the shower too long. Or let's say you were diagnosed with gonorrhea or early syphilis within the past 3 months. Your HIV pre-exposure prophylaxis. See, I'm scratching. Like just talking about this. Jorge, you see what I'm doing? I start talking about this stuff, and my butthole starts itching. You know? It's everywhere on me. High-risk congregate settings. Now, what could a high-risk congregate setting be? Orgy. I read this thing, and this gets gross, but I read this thing on Twitter, and I actually shared it the other day. This guy who kind of, did you see this? He outlined his weekend party.
Oh, I saw that.
And all the piss he drank. And he was like, oh, yeah, dude, I drink like gallons of piss at these orgies. They were piss parties and stuff. And I was like, oh, no, it's just an alternate lifestyle. By all means.
Lifestyle.
You know, I had 3 fists in my rectum and I was drinking a cup of piss, but I'm just like you. I'm just like you.
These people are having fun, man. Oh, man. We're going to hell.
This ain't the clean. No, we're already there. This is episode 666. Here it is. And again, that's what we're dealing with here. These people, and again, let's be clear, to be fair, this is not your average run-of-the-mill gay community member. This is the person out there that's getting their freaky deek on, and they're out there. They're out there. Just because a person's gay doesn't mean they're out there getting, rear-ended by everybody in downtown. But, I mean, look, I probably had more, never mind. There it is. But did you see that now that speaking about kind of changing gears, but talking about California, I don't have the story here, but California is now making it where the government can hire illegals. You see this? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're hiring non-citizens to work for the government, and
that should just go great.
Yeah, I mean, what could go wrong?
Yeah, what could go wrong about that?
I mean, Gavin Newsom already said that he was going to health care for everybody. They were all going to get health insurance. What'd you say, Chris? Did you find the story? I don't think I got it. Oh, yeah, here it is. I do have it. Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors unanimously, that means nobody dissented, approved of a motion last week to allow non-citizens to hold government positions in the county. That means 880,000 non-citizens were in Los Angeles County as of 2018. I mean, here's what the motion declared. Los Angeles County is a community of immigrants from each corner of the world. They have made Los Angeles County what it is. Well, okay. They're going to qualify it. A county rich in culture, diverse in history, and innovative in so many facets. For instance, immigrants make up 44% of the county's workforce, run small businesses that generate 40% of the county's self-employed income, and pay billions of dollars in federal taxes every year. Oh, boy. It says there's room for improvement. Is there? So that's what they're going to do. The L.A. County Public Defender Ricardo Garcia noted barriers to employment based on cultural, racial, ethnic, or religious characteristics are contrary to our core value. Citizenship overlaps those demographic characteristics. So amazing. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be a citizen. You can work for the government. I mean, why not? Why not? Why not?
We're going to hell anyway, Chad. If we're going to hell, might as well just do it at 100 miles per hour. Let's go full deep.
Where's my tequila? Where's my tequila? It was a good run, Jorge. It was a good run.
It's a good run. We had it, boys. Cheers, guys.
We had it. It was under control.
We're just like Chad. We're like a couple of years away from every chick having a penis, man. So here it is, boys. Yeah,
dude, I don't like
Brandon. We're late. We got to get married soon, bro. Before all these
y'all
chicks
better lock one down. Yeah. Seriously. Look, I've already screwed up my life. I've already been married to 2 biological females. I messed it up. I'm out.
He's out. Yeah, Chad, you already struck out.
I'm out, dude. I'm out. I can't do this again.
Chris Cruz is the prime example. He did it the right way. We're all right way. Good job, Chris. You got in right before these chicks have the dicks, man. Good for you. So one thing you did right in this thing.
But the problem is Chris doesn't mind dicks. Like he's okay with them. It would be a shock. If I've had multiple dates with you, we've hung out, I enjoy the conversation, we like the same things in life, we share some of the same values, and finally we decide to just kind of consummate this thing, and bam, there's a wiener looking at me, and I'm like, oh my God. What do you do in that moment? You just go through with it. That's what you do right there. There it is. You change your profile picture to the rainbow flag.
With the flag.
You send your money to Ukraine, and you just be gay. You just be gay.
And you suck off your enemies.
Send me to China.
You suck off your enemies in the name of America. God damn it.
You put it in your mouth and you
Brandon, are you a true praiser, Chris? Are you you willing to suck off your enemies for this country? Yeah.
Land of the free, home of the gay. This is where we're at. I mean, that's what they want, right? That's what they want. So let's just embrace it. People are like, I can't believe y'all are talking about this. No, this is where we're at. This is what they want.
Own it, dude.
Make everything gay. No genders. No pronouns. You can't even call me by my name. A friend of mine texted me yesterday morning. And she said that they sent out a corporate email for a company that said, we're requiring everyone to include their pronouns in their email signature byline. She's not going to do it, so we'll see how that comes.
I love the corporation. It's like, we can't pay our workers a living wage, but we want to make sure we respect your pronouns.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. We won't give you guys health care.
We're not going to
make sure you guys
we're not going to take care of you, but we want to make sure that some stranger that we're doing business with in the Philippines, when you read your emails, knows how to address you.
And Chad, before we'll go on break, we can also remember, I think it was in mid-June, we tried to change the name of monkeypox.
They did.
And how's that going for you?
It's like Cassius Clay. His mama called him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay. They call it monkeypox to begin with. I'm calling it monkeypox. I was down in Mexico. They had that rainbow-colored slide. I did that little reel video on social media. I was like, you know what? Slide rhymes with pride. You slide down that tube, your kid gets monkeypox. That's the way it is. Wrap your kid in rubbers because it's out there. It's a real deal.
I think Tucker Carlson was calling it a schlongpox.
Schlongpox. I'm calling it Long John Silvers, Long John Shingles. There's so many names. So many names. Hey, guys, right now, court packing is the real danger to our democracy. Court packing is a coup. It's an attempted takeover of our country. The folks like Biden and Pelosi and Schumer, they're working overtime on new radical plans to pack the Supreme Court. You got to stop them from installing those new justices. They can rig the system in their favor, and it's going to be over, folks. Catastrophic for the court, our country, our way of life. Can't let it happen. Not on our watch. That's why I need you to join us. We're gathering a coalition of 1 million patriots to say no to court packing, no to the liberal agenda, no to the Supreme Court coup. Franklin Graham, Ed Meese, Dr. James Dobson, the Family Policy Alliance, Heritage Foundation. Over 400,000 people have already signed. I want you to sign as well. Go now to Supreme Coup. That is COUP. SupremeCoop.com. Sign First Liberty's letter. That's SupremeCoop.com. God bless America. We'll be right back. Welcome back. It's episode 666, and we are off the rails, but I might as well wax eloquent. Hey, for those of you who might be inclined to swallow the White House's current claim that the American economy has not, in fact, entered a recession period, I want to share with you some disturbing new numbers coming out. According to the report from PYMNTS, Payments and Lending Club, 61% of Americans have been living paycheck to paycheck since June. Now, that's roughly 157 million adults, and it jumped 3 whole percentage points from the previous month and 6 percentage points from a year ago. Now, I know that I am but a poor, dim-witted, behatted spitter of comic philosophy, but even I can say Yep, that's a downward trend of pretty severe magnitude. And I want you to think about that for a minute, people. 157 million of your neighbors, your fellow Americans, maybe you included in the bargain, are now living paycheck to paycheck. Nothing's going into savings. A ton of folks out there, including you, are having to pull money out of the savings you already had just to make the tips touch at the end of the month. Should have said ends meet, but swing and a miss. Let's make the tips touch. Now, it's worth pointing something out. In a regular economy, this trend does have a benefit in that it means money is flowing into the economy from the correct channels and stimulating growth in the process. Saving money is a good personal approach, but for the economy as a whole, sometimes it's better to have those dollars circulating through businesses and pushing the trade of goods and services. And on the receiving end, maybe you're broke until the end of the month, but hey, you got bills paid and a new TV you like. The problem, of course, is that term regular economy, has a problem there because people living paycheck to paycheck because they're choosing to or because of normal externalities that arise in the course of everyday life. That's one thing. People living paycheck to paycheck because the government is dumping money into the economy from the improper channel, well, that's a whole other shit show altogether. Now, with their massive and poorly aimed spending bills, the Democrats are inflating the economy like it's boobs on a porn star, Nancy Pelosi, whatever, and they don't seem to understand that all they're doing is making things worse. And, of course, I wouldn't be a proper endorser for tinfoil hats if I didn't mention that it's pretty likely they do understand, at least some of them, because they'd love nothing better than to remake the American economy in the image of a more socialistic, idle nation. So what can we do? What can we do? Well, on a national level, the answer is going to be getting Democrats out of office, trying our damnedest to put people in positions of authority over the economy who are willing and able to cut both taxes and spending. Wouldn't hurt, if you had some people who understand how, to move with the tide of an economy that wants to rise, not push against it in a dumbass attempt to reinvent the wheel. Now, we don't know how things are going to shape up if we leave the whole thing alone, let alone try to fight it. I'm sure some of you are tired of hearing me sing the praises of the Trump administration, but too bad. When Trump was president, there was a policy in place that cut federal regulations by killing 2 for every 1 that got created. Now, that, folks, is how you stimulate an economy. Cut taxes, cut spending, and yes, that means cut the fat off all these useless government programs that are just an increasingly heavy weight around the necks of Americans like you. Now, will any of that happen? Doubt it. Who knows? I'm going to go see if Glenn Beck will sell me some of his gold or something. And Glenn Beck's got a lot of it. He's got a lot of it.
He's got a lot in their stash.
Glenn's got so many things. I'm going to Glenn's house. I was watching Glenn's Instagram Live the other day. He had all these famous artists at his ranch. They were just out doodling on paper and stuff. Do you see that thing?
Yeah, man. He's doing great under this Biden inflation economy.
He's so privileged. I want Beck privilege. Screw white privilege.
Yeah.
I want to be like Glenn Beck. I don't want to live on this planet, right? I just want to sometimes my feet touch the earth. Sometimes I come down and I'm grounded on terra firma so I can give you these big lofty ideas from my 13,000 square foot office. I love you, Glenn. Man, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm so I want to say congratulations. These you talk about going to the ballot box and making things change. What happened in Arizona was huge in the primaries the other night because so many more people are showing up at the ballot box. This is proving what I've said over and over again. That we're all algorithms. We've got to overwhelm their algorithms by showing up. And you just put so many votes in the ballot box that they can't turn that knob up so high. So, congratulations to a hard-fought race for people like Carrie Lake. And
Blake Masters was a huge win in his primary. Yeah.
Huge. And then my very dear close friend, Tudor Dixon, who won her Republican primary in Michigan, should be going up against Gretchen Whitmer. And, God bless her. She's just one of my oldest and dearest friends, and I'm so excited about that because, I kind of felt about Tudor's race. Of course, she had a lot of backing. She had some money behind her. I kind of felt about her race like she had a shot, like I had a shot. My money never showed up. But Tudor looks a lot better than me, and she's way smarter. So I'm so proud of her and what she's doing in Michigan because, she's a true grassroots candidate. So I'm thankful for that. But we're seeing it happen. You know, we're seeing it happen. Get out there, get some people who are smart, got some common sense. Because I don't trust any GOP candidate out there that's running and winning easily. Because to me, they got the system behind them, and the system is the problem.
I mean, Lindsey Graham and Mitch McConnell are your prime examples. These guys don't have to even visit their districts. They don't have to talk to their own voters.
No,
but they always keep winning. The money's already in place, the corporations, the funding, the backing. Yeah. I'm fascinated with Masters and Lake, especially in the state of Arizona where, I mean, personally, I'm coming from the aspect of covering the border, so knowing that how much the border crisis affects voters and seeing them say, hey, we're not happy with Doug Ducey right now. We don't feel like he's doing enough. So I think Lake and Ducey, that's going to be very interesting as months move ahead.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. It's fun to watch. You know, if you can see if the world's still here by November. We don't know. I was looking at a post. I made a post about I posted my shirt. You know, my pronouns are the, she, it, and I'm the shit. And so it was talking about my friend that got that thing. You got to put your pronouns on the deal. And I was reading some of the comments of how many of these companies out here are asking. Like, for instance, one person commented on here, said, my company's wanting me to sign off on a training module saying that I admit to white privilege. So I refused. So far, I haven't lost my job, but if they say it's policy to admit to it, going to fight it one way or another, they'll next, you know, you never know.
And don't fall for the social messaging from corporations. I mean, these same corporations like Amazon, I remember during 2020, Amazon, you know, you go on their app, Black Lives Matter. Yet their own black employees don't have health care. Their own black employees don't have a living wage. They're sleeping in their cars in the parking lot. Their black employees are being tracked every time they use a restroom in these warehouses. So don't ever fall for these, this fake social message from these corporations. I mean, they literally take advantage of us Americans and destroy us and make sure that we can't raise kids and families. And yet they want to be like, oh, we care about your pronouns or we care about this. It's like, cut it out.
True.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of stuff like that, I mean, why even get life insurance? You're paying hundreds of dollars per year to thousands of dollars per year to protect your homes, your cars, even your phones. But too many of you aren't taking steps to protect your family's finances. Mortgage payments, private student loans, other types of debt don't just disappear if something happens to you. Life insurance policies can provide your loved ones with a financial cushion they can use to cover those costs, and it can provide you with peace of mind, and even in a worst-case scenario, they'll be protected. I want to introduce you to my friends over at Policy Genius. They're an insurance marketplace that makes it easy to compare quotes from top companies like AIG, Prudential, all in one place. You're going to find your lowest price on life insurance. Could save you 50% or more on life insurance by comparing quotes with Policy Genius. The options start as low as $17 a month for $500,000 of coverage. The licensed agents at Policy Genius work for you, not the insurance companies. They're on hand through the entire process to help you understand your options so you can make decisions with confidence. Policy Genius, they're not going to add on extra fees. Your personal info is going to be kept private. They're not going to sell your details to third parties. That's a huge deal. They got thousands of 5-star reviews across Google and Trustpilot. Policy Genius has offers that options that offer coverage in as little as a week and avoid unnecessary medical exams. Since 2014, Policy Genius has helped over 30 million people shop for insurance and placed over $150 billion in coverage. Go to policygenius.com/Chad. Get your free life insurance quotes. See how much you could save. We'll be right back. Man, the world's going to hell, dude. So I won't play the clips, but there was a Biden advisor, his economic advisor, Jared Bernstein, who told Fox News that we should stop blaming inflation on Biden because it's worse in the UK. There's your justification right there. Let's see. Peter Ducey asked Pentagon Press Secretary John Kirby if Biden will do anything now that he knows Afghanistan isn't living up to its commitment to not be a haven for terrorists. They don't have an answer on any of that stuff. Then, of course, the Pentagon said that the media is manufacturing the Taiwan drama. You saw that clip where he said we don't support Taiwan independence. Wow. Then there was a British dude that was or gal, what was it, who retweeted the swastika? Oh, we have that, yeah. Just put that up, pop that up there. Let's do that. You got that sucker. I want to see that thing. You played the Chinese releasing the military promo, which basically could have just said, America, we're coming to kick your ass.
Yeah.
All right, put it up there.
No. Just which Hampshire police would realise how ridiculous this is.
It is ridiculous.
It is. Good. I'm
glad to come to this.
What did it need to come to?
Tell us why you escalated it to this level, because I don't understand. I posted something that he posted. You come to arrest me. You don't arrest him. Why has it come to this? Why am I in cuffs? Because there's something he shared, then I shared.
Because someone has been caused, obviously, anxiety based upon your social media post. That's the reason why you've been arrested.
Did he say anxiety? Anxiety because of the meme. Because the anxiety?
Dude, I just want to punch that dude right in the face.
Holy
crap, man.
Because of the anxiety.
How soft are we? Oh my God. Yeah, keep your tea over there, guys. We're glad we're over here.
Yeah, no
holy
kidding.
Crap, man.
No kidding. And of course, Kamala Harris talked about the Kentucky flood, which our hearts go out to the folks there. That's a horrible situation. Help out where you can in that situation. But she, of course, blamed that on climate change. Again, had to do that. I blame Taylor Swift. I blame Taylor Swift and her airplane on the whole thing. And then, of course, Kamala said that voters can't fill ballots. And, of course, I tweeted the clip the other day with Nancy Pelosi just talking nonsense. And we actually had a transcript of that, of putting it out. But you know what I want to get to, Jorge, because we didn't yesterday. And since we've now moved down to the fourth rung of Dante's Inferno, TikTok. TikTok is a sure sign we're going to hell. I posted my video yesterday or the day before of a comedy bit that I did about going to get a vasectomy, and the nurse talking about what she's going to do with my penis. Well, I make a living doing that. So talking about what she's going to do to my penis. Put it on TikTok, 18 views. Apparently the Chinese don't have penises. The Chinese just censored the word penis. You got a little tiny penis.
Oh, yeah.
Slap a little piece of bubble gum on it. That's your condom. But TikTok is another sign we're all going to hell. They're spying on us using that social media platform. But you know what? We're gonna play along with it. So play me on TikTok, Chris.
My 4-year-old had been having some gender exploration happening, which is perfectly fine, and doing dog food again. But had been doing some gender exploration, which is, we encourage that. If you don't feel like you are in the body you're supposed to be in, let us know. Me and husband do. So, Mars had been questioning and exploring, and originally had said, I'm a girl. Fine. We went out and we bought dresses and jelly sandals and all the things that he likes, or that he associated with being a girl, which is an interesting thing, how he formulated that. Anyways, we bought these things. Mars has worn them. And the most recent event in Mars's gender exploration is that Mars has decided that they are actually a boy. Most days. Some days, they're a girl. And then other days, they just want to be a boy who likes girl things like dresses and jelly sandals. Okay. And I think that's really beautiful. So yeah, we're just going to continue to fill it out. My dogs are being wild in the background because it is breakfast. But we're going to continue to fill it out and see what happens. And I think it's just really interesting to watch this little person grow and learn and, be their own person.
That was 60 seconds of saying absolutely nothing. But I still want her arrested. I'm assuming her gender, the blue hair, I'll let that pass. Talking about abusing your 4-year-old with her gender exploration. I think when I was 12, I call that masturbation. But I want her arrested for feeding her dog that shit that she was putting in the bowl. Because, dear God, what level of old Roy pedigree were you spooning out there so delicately on this TikTok video to poison your dog with the equivalent of a Big Mac? Wow.
So, Chad, we're going to hell, and in the driver's seat are white progressives. Holy crap. Right? Why do they do that? They always do this. I mean, I'm not, if I told my mom when I was 3, like, hey, Mom, I kind of feel like a girl, my mom just would beat the shit out of me with a chancla and be like, yeah, go clean your room.
Exactly.
Like, this is amazing how that's actually true white privilege, that they have the time to even be worried about this weird, no real parent, working class parent.
Yeah.
is focused on these issues. I mean, that right there it's amazing. But no, white progressives are on the driving seat of this.
This is a pure sign of entitlement. It's entitlement right here. Everything is being coddled. Let's talk about your feelings. Let's dig into your. I mean, my God.
And these are the same parents, Chad, already know. Like when they go to school and let's say their kid gets disciplined, it's always the teacher's fault. It's never their fault.
Right.
When I was raised, my mom never believed me. It was always my fault. And she
100%.
just beat the shit out of me with a chancla. Like, that's just the way kids are supposed to be raised.
That's the way they're supposed to be raised.
Yeah, but it's never your fault. We have to coddle you. It's, oh my God.
How
it's
are you
amazing.
feeling? And I mean, speaking of that, you know, the ultimate in privilege, I mean, this Demi Lovato. Or Demi, whatever she was, they were, I don't know. She was all these different things,
talking
to
she
ghosts,
makes you soft, Chad.
having sex with ghosts, and now she's decided she's a she/her again. She's back. She's back. She feels feminine one more time. She wasted your time. She blew smoke up your ass. Got herself in the news talking about all this stuff, and now she's back to using vibrators.
And Chad, you know, Brandon put in a good point. I was going to bring that up too. You know, right around the corner, she has a new album coming out.
Of course.
We have to suck up all the media and say to the world, I'm a female again. Can we sell some albums?
I have a book to sell. It's called Y'all. Am I crazy? I'm a male, and I don't know. That's all I got. I'm a dude. Doesn't sell shit. Let's don't bring that up again. Hey, if you can't get in shape, it's not your fault. Men at our age, our body naturally loses that free testosterone. That's the man hormone. That makes us it happens to every guy. It can make it more difficult to stay in shape, be energetic, active. You want more energy to counter the negative physical effects of aging? Nugenix Total T Testosterone Booster with Testofen will help you turn back the clock, re-energize your workouts, get the better results at the gym, help you look and feel like the man you really want to be. Nugenix Total T contains man-boosting key ingredients like testofen. It's been validated in 5 clinical studies shown to boost free testosterone levels in dudes. Nugenix Total T is the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC, but we're going to get you some deals here. It's going to help you re-energize your life, help you get back to the powerful, confident, good-looking warrior you used to be and the one you want to be. Get a complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T when you text CHAD, I spell it Chad, to 231-231. Text now, get a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, their most powerful fat incinerator ever. Key ingredients help you get back into shape fast, absolutely free. Text CHAD to 231-231. That's CHAD, 231-231. Message and data rates may apply. Terms apply. Available at nugenix.com/terms. We'll be right back. We survived hell. We survived it. We made it through. Episode 666. Wow. My mother's going to be so disappointed in me. She didn't beat me enough either. Oh, goodness gracious. Narcofornia. That is the new documentary. Go to narcofornia.com. Jorge Ventura. That is a Daily Caller production. Make sure you're checking it out, man.
Yes,
sir. Thanks for doing all the hard work out there, getting it done. Stay safe. Thanks for drinking tequila with me and being a good friend. And
Chad, it's always good to be back in Dallas with one of my favorite Cowboys. Great crew. It's always a good show.
It's good stuff,
always
man.
Good show.
So check out Jorge. He's going to be bouncing around some of the other shows on the network, and you don't want to miss anything he's doing. Make sure you're following him on all social media out there, particularly on the Instagrams and the Twitter and all of that stuff. I'll see you tomorrow night in Lubbock, Texas. 2 shows at the Cactus Theater. Come see us. Overtime, don't forget it. Love you. God bless you. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Woo.